Alright everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the SNAPTAIN SP300. And there she be in that exquisite SNAPTAIN packaging. This is a little kid's toy. It's a 4-axis drone with a bunch of little features on it, as you're going to see on the back. It's got your regular remote, it's got your little teardrop, water drop remote, or whatever they call it, and a little G-sensor remote. So let's get it out of the box and check it out. Alright, everything's out of the box. You get the quadcopter itself that actually is built fairly nice. Has a pretty nice build to it. It's got your little sensors on there all the way around. Right there, all four. And one on the bottom also. I don't know about the top. But on the top you have your little power button, your little SNAPTAIN logo. Now, the front of the quadcopter is with the blue props facing forward. That would be the front. Then you got your regular transmitter. It's like an H20H transmitter. It's one of those little mini ones, but it works well. It takes two AAA batteries. Excuse me there. Losing the camera. There you go. Takes two of them. Here's the little water drop remote. And to do that, now there's no way to, I don't know if there's no way, you could probably pop it open, but I'm sure it has some kind of like one of the little garage door opener batteries. That's what it kind of looks like, because you can kind of see inside of there. You can see the stainless or the metal, the steel. So it looks like one of them little G32s or something, one of them little garage door opener batteries, which if you popped it open. But I'm suspecting this thing uses very little current to drive this thing. So this thing will probably long wear out before this battery will. Because it just starts it, you know. It's just like opening the garage door. You just click it and it just takes off, you know. And then you hold it in for a while to get it to land. So that's the way that goes. And of course I'm not going to do this outside because it's at infrared and it'll fly away. Okay, so forget that. And here's the G sensor. You strap this on your wrist, which I'm going to show you here shortly. And you hook that around your thumb and then you work this button right here. And this does the flips, and if you hold the button in, it'll do flips, and then you move it this way and that way to steer it on your wrist, and then you tap the power button here to make it land. I kind of figured all that out as I was doing it, okay, in the flight video, which you'll see in a minute. Here's the manual, and SNAPTAIN, of course, leading the way now in these accessories for the quadcopter. Now, you always get multiple batteries with these, and this is no exception. You got yourself a 3.7650. You got two of those right there. Two of these batteries. And two chargers. And a charger for the G sensor. So they got you all covered. And of course you got the spare props and the screwdriver, which are in here. And the manual. And I will say that they give you an extra set of props, but tearing up these props is going to be pretty difficult. Okay, tearing this up is going to be pretty hard because, you know, it's got that nice cage on there. So that's going to be a difficult task to tear up these props. So, all right, guys, there you go. Stay tuned for the indoor flight, and then I'm going to make another video with this flying outside with just the controller, because it does have a nice pitch to it and roll in the third rate, so I'm sure it would be able to take a little outdoor action. So we're going to try that too. But first we got the indoor thing, and I'm going to demonstrate the teardrop and the G sensor along with just this. All right, guys, have a nice day. We're here with the SP300, and what we're going to try first is the teardrop remote. So we're going to turn it on. Click this, and there it goes. This is the one, this is the mode where it's going to auto fly, basically. I would say one thing to SNAPTAIN about this, if they were going to continue with this item for any revision, I would make the battery just a clip-on battery, not one of these, what would you call these? You know, your regular run-of-the-mill quadcopter battery. You know, one like that. I mean, I could see a 5-year-old having a little bit of difficulty getting that in. So if you were to make like a proprietary battery, you know, they could just pop it in there, so, and snap it in and go. Where here they're going to need their parents probably to get that in there, or they're going to be wrestling around with it for a while, you know. That kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. Okay, so now we're going to try the G sensor. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but we're going to give it a shot. I know you put it around your hand like this, here. So we're going to set this out here. Power on the G sensor watch. Put this on your thumb like that. And there it goes. And it works. Works great. I don't know if it have a height, how to make it go higher, or just. I know my thumb is falling asleep, I can tell you that. Let's see if I hit the button again. Oh, that's how you do a flip. You press the button and do a flip. Now that's neat. Okay, to land it, you just hit the power button. Just tap it one time. That thing works great. Now, we are going to try just with your standard controller. And I am also going to be doing an outside deal, outside flight with this too, but I'm not going to be using those other things outside, because I can just imagine the flyaway possibilities of that, okay? Okay, to do the level calibration, you just go down and to the right. And to arm the motors, you just go down and out. And you spin it around to get the head straight. Okay, the front face is the blue props, or facing, that's forward. Okay, it's got 3 rates. There's the 3rd rate, there's the pitch on that. There's the pitch on the 1st rate. There's the pitch on the 2nd rate. Flies great. Flies great. Great flips. Yeah, I bet this thing with the 3 rates on here, with that pitch and roll, you should be able to fly this outside without much difficulty, because it does seem to have a pretty steep pitch to it. Now that's the first right there. And that's good enough to fly around in the house with, as you see. You're not going to need much more pitch than that to fly indoors. Yeah, great, man. Now I'm not sure what the flight time is on this thing, but I've done all three of these demonstrations on the same battery. I never changed the battery, so. I'll see if I can let this one run out if it goes out pretty quick. I know Eric said he had an issue with the batteries, but who knows? See, as long as you can do flips, the battery should be okay, because it'll usually stop doing the flips whenever the battery gets low. So far this battery's holding up pretty good. Now here's a little auto mode on here. I don't know what it does. We're going to hit the button here. It does some kind of spin arounds or something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's stop that. That was actually making me dizzy just standing there looking at it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And then it has over here a headless mode down here. But I'm not going to do that until I get outside. I'll try that outside, you know. All right. All right, there you go, guys. Great toy. And of course, it's another SNAPTAIN winner. Okay. It's just so excited it doesn't want to stop. All right, guys, there you go. SNAPTAIN SP300. I'll put a link in the description below, and thanks to SNAPTAIN for sending this out.